Now that you've taken the quiz, let's examine the document to see what the answers are. What is the purpose of the information? The author's stated goal is to assess the scientific evidence from meta-analyses, so the purpose would be to inform. However, given the conflict of interest, it is possible that the literature they assessed was selectively chosen in order to persuade, even if unintentional. Do the authors or sponsors make their intentions or purposes clear? Yes, the authors state their purpose clearly. Does the point of view appear objective and impartial? The conflict of interest statement may suggest selection bias in the studies they reviewed, and the literature they use seems mostly positive about the health effects of milk. It also seems that they purposely chose to make this narrative review read like a research study, even though there was no research. They have a background, objective, and results section, but no methods. We would feel better about the objectivity and rigor of the review if they had described how they identified and selected the articles they reviewed. Most narrative literature reviews at least have one sentence that describes the search process. A word about conflicts of interest. Conflicts of interest in academic publishing is not uncommon. Given the prevalence of conflicts of interest in published articles, chances are you will not always be able to avoid using sources with potential biases due to conflicts of interest or hidden bias. Being aware of possible bias should at least encourage you to look at the language and methods more critically and to try to find other sources to corroborate information, or to get a clearer and more complete understanding of the issue. After having answered all of these questions, do you think you would feel comfortable using this article as a source for an academic paper?